The man was examining the mummy without wearing gloves. The next second, his finger was cut by the mummy's sharp teeth. Blood quickly gushed from the tip of his finger. He rushed to the medical kit in a panic, completely unaware that his blood had already spilled over the mummy's body. He did not know the mummy that had come into contact with blood had begun to change. He hastily wrapped his wound with tape, then prepared to separate the mummy from the stone slab, but found that they had already fused into one. Helplessly, he picked up a metal piece nearby and slid it back and forth through the gap. Before long, he successfully separated the mummy from the stone slab. He then carefully carried the mummy to a small bed and settled it there. After that, he returned to the lab bench to continue cleaning the residue on the stone slab. But just as he focused on his task, the mummy's jaw suddenly moved. This eerie scene startled him. Looking at the increasingly strange mummy, he quickly pulled up the sheet to fully cover it. After finishing this, the man went back to the lab bench to deal with the residue. But just as he was about to continue, something even more bizarre happened. The mummy moved slightly again, but the man still didn't notice. Shortly after, his superior arrived to inspect the work, and by then the man had discovered a secret within the stone slab. He lifted the cover, revealing a keyhole-like opening. The superior eagerly wanted to see what was inside, but the man quickly stopped it. Judging from experience, he believed there was likely a trap mechanism inside. He then used pliers to clamp the metal piece and carefully inserted it into the hole.
That's why you don't touch shit.
As he pressed the metal piece again, the secret compartment in the stone slab finally opened. Inside was a gilded skeletal staff, staring at the short golden staff. The man could hardly believe that this was the treasure they had been searching for. At that moment, the general who was watching backstage said, "This was the legendary golden staff. It was said to possess the power to bring the dead back to life." After confirming its authenticity, the superior and his men quickly left the lab. The man placed the staff into a box for storage, but then he suddenly noticed the mummy had mysteriously disappeared. He panicked instantly and rushed toward the alarm switch. But just as he pressed the alarm, a tall figure silently appeared not far away. Faced with this strange sight, the man fell into chaos. He quickly turned around to search his bag for a gun, but as soon as he turned back, he was firmly grabbed by the figure and was lifted high into the air.